There's a lot of information available online or from friends, and most people expect that the process is going to be painful, or it's going to take forever, or they're going to have to share all this stuff, and I don't even know where to get it all. When you look at the mortgage process, we have to understand the overarching theme is we're telling a story about you and your relationship with money and your ability to repay this loan. As we start out, the mortgage process, we have a conversation. We learn a little bit about you. We learn a little bit about your family if you have one, what you do for work. The overarching buckets that we look at are going to be, what sort of property are you interested in? What do the assets look like that you have to put down or have earmarked for this transaction? What is your income, and what are the liabilities that you have every month? And that helps us tell that story. So as we look through the property aspect of it, how much of a home are you looking to buy? Because that's going to tell us, relative payments versus what you're making now and things like that. That conversation we have, property, assets, income, liabilities. And that helps us kind of paint a profile of you as the buyer, what sort of purchase price and down payment to find a loan program that works for you, to send you out shopping pre-approved with a real estate agent. Then, once you identify a property, put an offer in on that house, and you get under contract to buy that house, a few different things are going to happen at that point from the real estate side. But at the same time, on the mortgage side, we're beginning to have those interactions with your underwriter to really make that case. Use those documents that we collected up front to say our buyer is qualified to have this loan based off of these things. We make X amount a year. We only have Y going out for our monthly liabilities. We have this chunk left over that they're going to dedicate to making their payment. To do that, we have to look at recent pay stubs. What is the income that you're making now? What are your debts right now? What is credit score right now? Those are all conversations that we're having with the underwriter that we say, here's the evidence that they qualify for this loan. There's not just one conversation with underwriting. Sometimes there's 3 to 5, and we have to go back and forth and request documents over and over again from people because they didn't quite get the information in underwriting that they needed to from this one document. But the goal, while the inspections and the appraisals and things are happening and title is happening over on this side, that the underwriter will tell us, we will approve your loan as long as you provide these lists of conditions and answer these conditions. Once we do that, we get what's called clear to close. The underwriter says, you've given me everything I need to thumbs up this loan. We are greenlit. All the fees and everything that you're going to pay are going to get sent over to title, and title's going to make sure all your documents are in order. You show up for closing day, sign your documents, and get your keys. Our team consists of loan officers and processors that are very well versed in underwriting guidelines. That's why we do the work that we do up front, is we know what the underwriter is looking for. We know what they're going to ask for. We know what they'll like and what they won't like. And that's the benefit of working with a lender like us, to give your loan the best chance of approval once we get into underwriting.